Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So hope you guys are well. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of elf makeup. I think it's been a while since I've done a full face of elf makeup. I was trying to find on my channel like the last time I did one. Can't remember, can't find one, so I thought I would just do one today because yeah, I have picked up one or two new products, but a couple of products that I haven't used in a while, so I thought I would just incorporate them in one video. The first thing I'm going to show you guys are products that I'm not going to use. So I'm first going to show you guys the bite-sized lip balm. So I've been using one of their lip kind of sheens before I go to bed to moisturize, and it's almost finished. Like, I don't think I've ever used up a lip product in my life and I've used that up because it moisturizes my lips so much. It's like a tinted one as well. I don't think you're supposed to wear it before bed, but I just do anyway. But I'm gonna be replacing it with this. It's the coconut bite-sized lip balm. I think it was about £3, and you can get other sizes and other scents, so I thought coconut was probably the best way to go because I love coconut, and yeah, it smells nice as well. The next thing that I have is actually a little set. So on Elf's website now, you can be part of a beauty squad, which is where you accumulate points whenever you purchase something that you can use towards money off or free delivery or free items and stuff. So I actually had enough points to pick up like this entire set of the hydrating ever after skincare mini kit. So I've tried their cleansing balm, which is amazing. If you want to remove your makeup without having to use like a wet wipe or just like, you know, a reusable sponge or anything, this balm is amazing. I have like a big size of it and I've almost finished it because I've used it for so long and it feels amazing, and it's so moisturizing on the skin. And also the face cream, which I'm going to show you after when I put on my makeup. But you get a little kit, and this was like 1,000 points, I think. I don't know how much that is in money, but obviously when you buy a certain amount of products, the points do accumulate. So you get an eye cream, a mini balm, a mini face cream, a mini cleanser, and a hydrating booster drops. I don't really know what the booster drops or anything will do, but I'm just very excited to try them, and I thought I would pick that up. So let's get on with the makeup. So I am going to start off, like I mentioned, with the Holy Hydration face cream. This is extremely moisturizing. I got this a while ago. I did when Elf, they always tend to have some kind of like mini sale on. They had a sale on their minis, and I picked up this one, and also one of the moisturizing like jelly cleanser, which is also fantastic. This just is so nice on my skin. Like, my skin is feeling okay today. It is extremely like miserable outside, and it has been cold recently. I've been getting up at like 5 in the morning to go to work, and so when that kind of cold hits you in the morning, my skin does tend to dry out quite a bit. But this balm, it's not even a balm, but it's a cream, sorry, it just feels so nice on the skin. And yeah, it's just a nice moisturizer. So I'm going to move on to primer next, and I'm going to go with a primer mist because normally I'll go with my putty primer, but I felt like I haven't used this in a while and I don't remember what it feels like. It's like a little shaky thing as well, to kind of get it going. So this is an illuminating primer mist, and I'm gonna I'm scared these things on my face, so how it works. So I'm just spraying just a little bit of it, and it smells really nice actually. I'm gonna let it set for a moment and then we'll start on the foundation. Okay, so I've let that sit for a moment, and now we're going to go in with essentially a foundation, but it's not really, it's a CC cream. So this is a Camo CC cream, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish cream in the shade Fair 120. I have used this a few times on my channel, but it has been a while since I have used it because I wasn't that impressed with it when it first came out, to be honest. Like, it made my skin, it just was really patchy on me, so I was not the biggest fan in the beginning. But now I mean I have tried it once or twice, not recently, but after I tried it for the first time, and it's okay. I'm gonna see what it's like in the winter because maybe it will give me maybe a better coverage, to be honest, because it's not so warm, and I'm not constantly sweating every like 5 seconds. Hopefully this will give me a much better coverage. Of course this shade is a bit too light for me, but I've always said I prefer it to be a shade lighter than a shade darker, because I mean I don't have concealer anymore, which is a bit annoying, because I used to have an e.l.f. concealer, but I really didn't like it, so I kind of got rid of it because it just, I don't think it was the right shade for me. And also it was just really thick, and I did not like it at all. When I used concealers, at the time my skin was so much more problematic than it is now, because after my rosacea medicine, touch wood, everything has been okay recently, but I just feel like the concealer just was not for me. It wasn't covering that well, and it just was a bit too meh. So let's see how this works by itself. I remember one of the last times I used this, I used like a lot on my skin, and it actually worked really so much better than before. And as you can see, I do look like a ghost, but that's completely fine. I'm not completely blending in with the background. I think I might have put like one too many pumps on, but we're fine. We're just blending it so I can make everything quite even. And I know it looks a bit weird under my eyes because it's just like circle, but I don't want to put it on my lid. So this is so far looking fine. You can see kind of like through, you know, I've got a bit of redness going on because of some spots, but it's nothing too harsh. Yeah, this is okay. Again, it feels a bit drying. Like, I know it's a CC cream, so it's not essentially a foundation where it's supposed to do the same, but this says it was pretty much full coverage, which I don't really know about the full coverageness. The full ghostness, absolutely, but let's just move on because we'll be here all day if I just keep on adding more to my face. Next we're going to go in with a powder. So I only have like one powder by e.l.f. and it is this one just here, and this is in the shade Fair Light. So again, we're going with the fair kind of theme because that is my skin tone. And if I can open it, I hate opening this thing, it's like a little maze, but yeah, it's like a nice little size as well. So I've used it quite a lot like previously, but not a lot recently, but it's still nice and it's quite mattifying. There's not much information on the back, literally it's just that, and I think it's probably part of like e.l.f.'s kind of like basic range, if you know what I mean. Like they have products where it's just like clear packaging and it's not as kind of like fancy as some of the other things, but this does make the foundation look a bit smoother, so you can, yeah, definitely looking much better. So now we're going to go on to blush and highlighter. I was going to say foundation, but we're not going backwards. And basically I love that they've got these little duos. So this is in the shade Lychee. This one that I've had for a bit longer. I do have another one of their kind of duos, but I don't remember where it is in my little collection. So I thought I would just use this one. And this is like a deeper tone that I would normally go for, but it is still a really nice blush, and I love these highlighters, are so good. So let's go in with Lychee, and we're just gonna go all over the cheeks, of course, because that's where blush will go. And again, I haven't used this one in so long, but I love these duos. I think they're just easier to have, and they're £3, and you really can just get a really nice look of it. It's a much kind of grayer tone than some other blushes that I tend to go for, but that's fine because I like to kind of, my blush really needs to like pop when I like to use them, but I don't mind. So with the highlighter next, it's a much deeper kind of like golder tone. You can see I've used quite a lot of it because it's like a little indent there, but we're going to go in with my brush and we're going to go on like the top. So we're going to go here on the cheeks, and it's got a nice little glow, of course. Bit of fallout because I think I'm rubbing it probably a bit too much, but that's what she said. But yeah, this is pretty cute. I need to get like another one of these because you can get these in Superdrug and Boots for sure. Like Elf is just everywhere now. I remember when like Elf was just not available in the UK, and now these certain brands, like, they're just everywhere. But I love Elf, so I'm happy they're there. So now we're going to go on to an eyeshadow, of course, and we're going in with the mini quads, which are like my favorites. My favorite ever is Hot Jalapeno. I've dropped something, but I will be using the Berry Bad today because the Hot Jalapeno has been used to death on my channel. As much as I do want to use it, and it is a gorgeous green look, I felt like going in with like this berry tone today. So we're starting off with a nice transition shade, which is just like a really light tone, kind of like, I don't really think it's white, but it's kind of like a peach tone. So we're going to put that all over the lid, as I mentioned, like a transition. I don't have anything on my lid. If it looks like I do have anything there, I did film a video before this one, and maybe some of the color has like stayed on my lid, but that's fine. We're just gonna carry on. It's not gonna affect my lid at all. So that's the first shade. I don't think you can really see anything with that shade, so there is still a bit of fallout, but it's all good. And now we're gonna take, because I feel like this deeper tone, I can just kind of go in with it slightly, but I might go in with this shimmer first, because I feel like putting it there and just bringing it out. So I'm going to take a really flat brush by Huda, and we are taking this one. I kind of forgot that this palette is like mainly shimmers. That's fine, because with the others you tend to only get you get two shimmers, but when it comes to the matte shades, they're a bit more like deeper, so you can actually work with them a bit more. But let's just put this on. It's been a while since I've had these, but I don't think I've used this one in a while. But these are so good. They're only £3, like I always mention, and the quality is just so damn good. And here comes an alarm, of course. But I just, yeah, this is so cute. I'm hoping it's showing up for you guys, because the pigmentation on these are outstanding. And I have always said I wish they would do more, but they kind of covered quite a lot of the colours when it comes to these mini quads. But who knows, they might come out with some more in the future. So I'm just going to go with the other side as well. And I think I have about 4 or 5 of these. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that I need to pick up, but I don't think I need them because they're just not as like imaginative, to be honest. But these quads are still absolutely worth the money. I think they're £4 now. They used to be, I'm pretty sure they used to be £3. I remember when I bought them, it said £3, and now they're £4, but £1 does not, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go in now with the inner corner, not inner corner, but the outer corner, sorry, with this darker tone. I'm going to take a really small amount on the end of my brush, but we're going to kind of bring it up a bit, like it's just blending it out so it's a bit deeper. And I'm not going too heavy because I don't want it to ruin that first shade. So, out. Very nice. And okay, let me know what you guys love about Elf, like what your favorite product by Elf is, because there's so much on there that I still haven't tried, but I'm still kind of like, don't know if I want to try that because it just looks a bit boring, or like some of their bigger eyeshadow palettes are obviously not as affordable as like £4, but if they're good, I really still want to try them because they're probably very interesting. So I'm going to go in now with this shimmer here, which is the last shimmer and the last kind of shade in the palette, and we're just going to put it on the rest of the lid. So this is a deeper tone. Is this one called Berry Bad? I just remember. Berry Bad, yes. Okay. Because the names are just embedded in my brain on most of these, so I don't even have to look at the back of them. But yeah, this is nice. It's still great pigmentation after having it for about 3 years, I think now, almost. These have been out, but Yeah, well, we're almost at the end of 2021 now. Can you believe it? My God. Okay. So that is that look. And one thing I do like about this palette is, I know in the beginning I said I was like, you know, to have like two stunning shimmers and then like two matte shades. The thing is, you don't always need just one shimmer to like have like an amazing look. You can have like two shimmers in there just to make it a bit more popping. And I think this palette is just nice and simple. It's not overly pigmented, but even though you still want it to stand out, it still looks really good. And then now we're going on to the lips. So we actually have a new product now, which is the new lip filler liner. They're called like love triangles. I mean, you'll see why in a moment. The crayon contour in the shade hot pink. Now I thought I ordered red when I got off the website because it looks like it's a red tone. But you know, it doesn't matter because we're just gonna go for it. So yeah, this is like well, it's a lip liner basically, and it looks like it was red. So when I looked it online, I was like, yeah, that's a nice red, will go really well with my Project Pan lipstick. So let's just get this on and see what it's like, because I haven't even tried it. So let's see what it feels like. Very creamy. Wow. And I think this is about £4. So oh, I know they've come out with some new lip stains which I really want to try, but I think I might wait and see if they've come out with anything else in new recently, so I can get that, and then I'll get them all together. All right. Yeah, this is nice. It's a bit just a tad dry, but it glides on quite nicely. Yeah, that's okay. And then now let's just go into the lips, to the lipstick. So this is part of my Project Pan. This is in the shade Cherry. So this is just one of their just standard bullet lipstick. This, I think they're called like Seriously Satin lipsticks, and we're just going to put this on. It's been a while since I've used it because I've used a lot of my Project Pan, but some of my products I just haven't been using recently. So hey. The shades don't match at all, but that's my fault. All right, perfect. So the lips, I still absolutely love this lipstick. I know it's part of my Project Pan. I don't think I'll be using it up anytime soon because there is quite a lot left. But yeah, this is my finished look using a full face of e.l.f. makeup with some of my favorites and just some that I haven't used in a while. Again, like I mentioned, let me know what your favorite e.l.f. product is, if you've tried anything new from them that I potentially maybe haven't tried and I'd be intrigued to. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there, and you get to see a closer look of any of the looks that I do and what I'm up to on a daily basis. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.